Court documents reveal that 2 inmates reportedly died after ingesting those drugs, but whether the 2 are related is still under investigation. ABC 13's Alex Bozargian has more.
77-year-old Ronald Lewis was referred to as the middleman in court today. Documents that came out of that probable cause hearing say that he had a supplier of synthetic cannabis outside of the jail. His job was to smuggle the drugs inside, meet with the inmates, and then collect the money. We know that Lewis was licensed to practice law in the state of Texas. Today, his public defender called him semi-retired, but we do know, according to those documents, that none of the inmates that he met with during this time period were his clients.
It was a widespread operation.
Ronald Lewis's part in an alleged drug smuggling scheme came to light in a Harris County courtroom Saturday. According to documents, Lewis's involvement spanned from July to November of this year.
The defendant in this case received money from jail inmates to whom he delivered drug-laced papers. Several inmates reported adverse side effects. 2 inmates died as a result of ingesting the substances brought into the jail by this defendant.
Lewis was smuggling in synthetic cannabis, according to court documents. The magistrate noted while there may be correlation between the drugs ingested and the inmate deaths, the final medical examiner reports in both cases are still pending.
I don't have evidence of causation at this time.
The magistrate also noted Lewis had some kind of supplier on the outside, and there was no allegation he was mixing the substances himself. But she says it's reasonable to assume Lewis, as a once fully practicing attorney, knows the dangers of these kinds of drugs.
It's nothing but chemicals. It's not regulated. And there is no quality control.
Lewis was working with several Baker Street jail inmates to pull off the scheme, according to court documents. He's now facing 2 counts of possession of prohibited substances in a correctional facility. Lewis posted bond and is due back in court on Monday. His status could change, though, pending the outcome of the medical examiner reports on both deceased inmates.
I'm not going to find causation at this time. Even the state doesn't have that information before this time. And I also recognize that if the state develops that information, they can and will file new charges.
Part of Lewis's bond agreement is that he can't make any contact with more than 24 inmates inside of the Harris County Jail. In downtown Houston, I'm Alex Bozargian, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.